Shalom, and welcome back to B'nai Noach Academy, Thoughts on the Torah. Please remember to hit the like button, to subscribe, and most importantly, to share this wisdom and inspiration with friends and family. Now, when you look in Leviticus chapter 13 and on, discussion is about the various types of skin afflictions and those that perhaps can even lead to one becoming declared as ritually impure, to the extent that one becomes isolated, separated, and one has to spend the time outside of the community and is not allowed to mingle with any other human being, thus not causing them to also become ritually impure. And the question is, what is behind this? What is this all about? Why would this happen to a person? And the sages explain it to us. You see, there is something that unfortunately too many of us fall into, and that is talking evil gossip or gossip. On the surface, it doesn't seem even to be so bad. It seems so harmless. We're just talking about facts, about what this person did, what that person did. But the fact is that gossip is what tends to rip people apart. Gossip brings people to become separated, alienated from one another. It can even bring in that terrible virus, poison of hatred between people who otherwise would have been good friends or gotten along very well. It can break apart families. It can break apart communities. It can tear apart society. It doesn't seem so harmful because you're not hurting anyone. You're not taking a stick and, clubbing someone over the head, or, God forbid, smashing someone's windows. So it doesn't seem to be so harmful. It seems so harmless. But really, its effect is so poisonous that it can have a lingering, negative, terrible result for many, many years, even after the person has already, finished talking about all that terrible things that went on, all the terrible gossip. Thus, the Torah, this is in biblical times, God would sometimes afflict a person who has perpetrated this terrible poisonous act with this type of affliction, one that causes a person to become visibly different than everyone, and it leads to a point where the person, if and when they're determined to be ritually impure, that they have to become separated, become isolated, become alienated from the rest of society for that time period that they are ritually impure. And this perhaps will bring the person to have a sense of regret, a thought of repentance, and will push them to change their ways for the better. This is a lesson for us. This doesn't happen today. This phenomena doesn't exist today, as we are not in such a high, pure state as they were back then in biblical times, but still the lessons apply, and perhaps apply today even more than ever. Today, with all the social media that we're all on, people don't even think twice about posting something negative or saying something negative about another without any thought, any realization of how far-reaching of effect that can possibly have. Who knows when that person needs to get a job, when that person needs to find a partner in life, what terrible effects that can have. That one thoughtless comment that a person made, or maybe more than just one thoughtless comment, even doing it without any ill intent, well, what negative effect that can have. So think about it. Next time you're about to comment, next time you're about to give an opinion on something, think of what negative effects that may have.